fun. So we are back here today working on our notes on our low E and A strings, and we've got an exercise using our form 1 and 2 major bar chords to help us get there. So we're going to start out with a warm-up though, just playing our notes on our low E and A strings, naming them out loud. Remember our half steps are between E and F and B and C. And we'll start on our low E. Alright, so E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, descending, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E. Now, of course, if these are new to you, I'd recommend going back through and watching a previous lesson where we focus just on the low E string and A string notes, as well as if the chord shapes are new. You can check out our lessons on bar chords as well to get there. So we got A string up next, naming them out loud, starting on A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, descending, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Alright, now, we're going to put some chords to this. And what we're going to be doing today is actually playing through our cycle of fourths with our two chord shapes. And what's going to happen, the trick for today, is going to be you're going to be switching between your form 1 and your form 2 bar chord shape. Okay, so you're always going to be alternating. What that does for you is it creates this really nice pattern that you'll find. And you're alternating between the root on the low E and the A string. So just a fun way to practice the notes on the low E and A, and also get some bar chord work in, as well as some circle of fourths stuff. If you don't want to worry about the chord shapes for today, though, one thing you can do instead is you can just play the roots. So we'll be playing our chord shapes, our form 1 and 2, but if you don't want to worry about playing those, you can just play the roots of the notes along as well. So I'm going to talk you through the first time we play it through, then we'll try it a couple times just with me saying the chords. So we're going to start out with a form 1 bar chord major on the 8th fret. That's going to be our note C, right? So it's going to be a C chord. Starting out with form 1 major bar chord shape, roots on the low E. It's going to be C. Our next chord is going to be F. Now, the cool pattern we have with this, we're going to switch to a form 2 major bar chord, and that means the root is going to be on the A string. So actually, F is right below C, okay? So it's going to be on the 8th fret still. We're just going to change our chord shape to our form 2 major bar chord shape. That's an F chord. So we had C, then we had F. The next chord in our pattern is B flat. And so we're going to find B flat on the low E. It's right here on the 6th fret. Put our chord shape to it, our form 1 major bar chord shape. There we have B flat. Next chord in our sequence is E flat. So we're going to play a form 2. We can stay right there, same fret, because that's E flat on the A string. And you should start to recognize kind of this pattern that's happening, like we're moving sort of down 2 frets whenever we go to a form 1 from a form 2. But when we go to our form 2 from form 1, we can stay at the same fret. It's very cool. It's just how the guitar is structured, right? It's a cool thing about guitar. Let's play A flat. So we'll go to A flat, 4th fret. Then we'll have D flat next. We're going to go to a form 2 major bar chord shape. G flat is next. We're going to find G flat on the low E. It's right here on the 2nd fret. There's our chord shape. Then we have B. It's going to be still on the 2nd fret, but a form 2 shape instead. Now for E and A, you got some options. You could use your open E chord, or if you've got a cutaway on your guitar or you're playing electric, you can play a bar chord up on 12th fret, and that would be fine too. So we got E, then we have A, just do open A, or that one. Next we've got D. Now this is a jump here, because D is all the way up here on 10th fret of the low E. G is our next chord. That's going to be the same fret, but form 2 instead. And then we're going to go back to C, where we started. So there's a really nice pattern there. It just sounds nice. It's fun to practice, and it gets us practicing our bar chords as well as getting to know our notes better. So it's a very cool, fun thing to do. Let's do that again. I'm just going to try to say chord names this time instead of fret numbers and all that jazz. So we got C starting out, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, and back to C. Yeah, let's do it one more time and then we'll wrap it up. So C starts out with our form 1 major bar chord shape, and remember we're alternating between form 1 and form 2, right? All the way down the guitar neck until we get to D when we gotta jump back up, and it takes us back to C. So starting out C, form 1 major bar chord. F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, back to C. Very nice, very nice. So as always, you know, keep working at this a little bit each day and practicing each day, and you'll find that you'll make progress. Just a little bit each day is all we're going for. And thank you for joining us today. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.